Welcome to Bpsc Minds. Today we'll be doing mini mock 2. So let's start the session. First question is SWOT recently was in the news. Option A, mission launched by CNSA, that is Chinese National Space Agency. Option B is aimed at studying terrestrial and the oceanic water. Option C, mission aimed at studying water on Mars. Option D, mission aimed at growing organic plant on moon surface. Option E, none of the above and more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Option B is correct. That is aimed at studying the terrestrial and the oceanic water. Mission This mission was launched by the NASA to to survey the Earth's surface water and observe the fine details of the oceanic surface topography and measure how the water body changes over time. So it is a joint initiative of the NASA and the French Space Agency, that is CNES, with the contribution of Canadian Space Agency and the United Kingdom Space Agency. सो ये बेसिकली करेगा क्या कि ये स्टडी करेगा वाटर्स इन द लेक्स ओशियंस एंड देयर इम्पैक्ट्स ड्यू टू द क्लाइमेट चेंज. So heading to the next question. Question second, which statement is correct about rice? Statement first, Andhra Pradesh is the highest producer of rice in India. Statement B, Punjab occupies the first place in yield of rice in India. Statement C, China is the highest exporter of rice in the world. Now the options are: option first, all these statements are correct. Option second, statement A and B are correct. Option third is none of the above. Option fourth, only option B is correct. And option 5 is statement A and C are correct. Let's see the answer. Option 4 is correct. That is, Punjab occupies the first place in the yield of rice in India. The major rice producing states are West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. So West Bengal occupies the first place. Punjab leads in the rice yields per hectare, and India is the leader in export of rice. Heading to the next question. Unakoti was recently in the news. Option A, a rock cut sculpture in Tripura. Option B, lake in Manipur. Option C, invasive plant found in Tamil Nadu. Option D, wall painting. Option E, none of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Option A is correct. That is, it is a rock cut sculpture in Tripura. Actually, it is a Shivite pilgrimage dated back to 7th and 9th century, and a beautiful rock carving mural with their primitive beauty. Unakoti means one less than a crore. This is the rock cut sculpture in the state of Tripura. Moving to the next question. Which of the following match is correct? As you can see the option, we will directly head to the answer. Let's see the answer. Option C is correctly matched. That is, Marori work hails from the state of Rajasthan. All these are the metal craft. Dokra belongs to the state of West Bengal. Bidri craft comes from the Karnataka. Marori work from Rajasthan. Pimbarthi craft is from Telangana. See, the first one is Dokra art from West Bengal. The second one is Bidiri, and the third, the downside, this one. This is the Marori work from Rajasthan, and this is the fourth one. That is Pimbarthi craft from Telangana. Moving to the next question. During inflation, which of the following steps central bank will carry out? Option A is increase in the reverse repo rate. Option B, increase in the standing deposit facility. Option C, decrease in the repo rate. Option D, decrease in SLR. Option E, none of the above, more than one of the above. Here the answer will be E. That is option A, that is increase in the reverse repo rate, and option B, increasing the standing deposit facility. These two operations will be carried out by the Reserve Bank of India in order to absorb the liquidity. And these two, the C and D, it will lead to increase in the liquidity in the market. So a reverse repo rate, actually it is a rate at which the RBI borrows money from the commercial bank against the collateral. And the same standing deposit facility, actually this was a standing deposit facility and reverse repo rate, both are same. The standing deposit facility, it was made available for managing the liquidity since 2018. After the Finance Act 2018 amended the RBI Act 1934, which provided the RBI, which empowered the RBI, you can say that it empowered the RBI to use this standing deposit facility for managing the liquidity in the market. So basically the both are the same, the reserve repo rate and the standing deposit. In both the case, the Reserve Bank of India borrows the money, but in the standing deposit facility there is no such collateral securities that is provided to the bank. When the banks deposit the money to the RBI, in reverse repo rate, the RBI has to deposit the government security to the bank, but in the standing deposit facility no such collateral are deposited to the banks. This was the standing deposit facility. It came into existence to handle the uncertain situation like demonetization. The excess liquidity was in the market, so the bank wanted to deposit the money with the RBI, but since that there was a limited government securities through which the government can borrow the money from the bank under the reverse repo rate. So this standing deposit facility was a concept was, I mean, the government has empowered the RBI to use this tool in the case of uncertain situations like the demonetization or any other uncertain situations. और decrease in the repo rate, तो repo rate है कि it is the interest rate at which the RBI provides liquidity to the bank against the collateral the government. तो इसमें अगर decrease करते हैं it will increase the money supply in the market. So ये inflation को और increase कर देगा. अगर हम लोग SLR को देखते हैं, we look at the SLR, तो SLR क्या चीज़ है? SLR is a percentage of the total deposit of bank that has to be keep with itself in the form of liquid assets. अब ये लिक्विड एसेट्स क्या होता है? लिक्विड कैश हो सकता है, गोल्ड हो सकता है, गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज़ हो सकता है लाइक ट्रेजरी बिल, स्टेटेड सिक्योरिटीज़, एनीथिंग. तो अगर SLR को अगर हम लोग डिक्रीज़ करते हैं तो दैट मीन्स दैट द सर्टेन जो पहले अमाउंट सर्टेन लिक्विड एसेट्स के फॉर्म में बैंक रख रही थी, अब वो कम रखेगी अपने पास, जिसके कारण उसके पास ज़्यादा मनी होगा, वो लोन में दे सकती है. अगेन मनी जो है वो इंक्रीज़ हो जाएगा इन द मार्केट, जिसके कारण यहाँ पर से फिर इन्फ्लेशन बढ़ जाएगा. सो ये बोथ सी एंड डी आर इनकरेक्ट. वो ए एंड बी आर करेक्ट, सी एंड डी आर इनकरेक्ट. मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Poverty line in India is estimated on the basis of option A, monthly per capita consumption expenditure, option B, based on the calorie consumption, option C, annual income methodology, option D, consumption expenditure on calorie line with state specific poverty line, option E, none of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Option A is correct. That is monthly per capita consumption expenditure. बेसिकली पोवर्टी एस्टिमेशन जो है वो नीति आयोग का काम है. अर्लियर प्लानिंग कमीशन होती थी वो. इट जो ये एस्टिमेशन है, दिस एस्टिमेशन इज कैरिड आउट बेस्ड ऑन द डेटा दैट द नेशनल सैम्पल सर्वे ऑफिस प्रोवाइड्स. एंड जो एस्टिमेशन है, ये एस्टिमेशन इज कैरिड आउट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द मंथली पर कैपिटा कंजप्शन एक्सपेंडिचर. मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following statement about the aqua regia is correct? Statement first, it is 3 part of concentrated HNO3, 1 part of HCl. Statement second, it is 3 part of concentrated HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, and 1 part of HNO3, that is nitric acid. Statement 3, it is used to dissolve the noble metals like golds, platinum. So as you can see the option, let's see the answer. Option B is correct. That is option 2 and 3 are correct. It is 3 part concentrated HCl and 1 part of HNO3. And option 3, that is it is used to dissolve the noble metal. As you can see, the statement noble metal includes the gold and platinum. Moving to the next question. Which of the following halogen exists in the gaseous state? Fluorine, bromine, chlorine, iodine, none of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Option E is the correct. That is fluorine and chlorine exist in the gaseous, while bromine in the liquid and iodine in the solid. Moving to the next question. Sulfuric acid acts as oxidizing agent, reducing agent, dehydrating agent, and cleaning agent. None of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. It is an oxidizing agent, it is a dehydrating agent, and a cleaning agent. Sulfuric acid, option E is correct. Sulfuric acid is a colorless oily liquid, act as oxidizing agent. Concentrated sulfuric acid is a strong dehydrating agent. Sulfuric acid used in the metallurgical applications like cleaning of metals. Moving to the next question. Who was the first to propound the planetary model of atom? J.J. Thomson. Option B, Niels Bohr's atomic theory. Rutherford atomic model. Dalton's atomic theory. None of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Option C is correct. That is the Rutherford atomic model. Moving to the next question. Which of the following is the correct regarding the laser light? It is a dichromatic. It is a collimination. It has a collimination characteristic. It is a coherent source of light, highly directional, and none of the above, more than one of the above. Laser is a chromatic. Option E is the correct. Within the option E, more than one of the other, of the one of the above is correct. First of all, it is not a dichromatic. It is a chromatic. Um, it is a monochromatic, single color, not a dichromatic. It has a collimination characteristic. Collimination means no divergence, no minimum straight. It is straight straight line, or you can say that minimal spreading. This is called as collimination characteristic. It is a coherent source of light. Coherent means having a frequency, the two waves having frequency of same phase difference. This is called as coherent. So the laser light is a coherent source of light, collimination, monochromatic, and highly directional. So option D, except option A, all three are correct. B, C, D. Moving to the next question. Highest population of scheduled caste percentage wise? State of Punjab, UP, Bihar, Meghalaya, none of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Punjab has the option is correct. That is Punjab is the highest scheduled caste population percentage wise. Moving to the next question. The longest NH of Bihar? NH 31, NH 12, NH 57, NH 13. None of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Option is correct. That is NH 31. It is of around 415 kilometer long. NH 31. Moving to the next question. Which district of Bihar got its first floating CNG? Patna, Bhagalpur, Bhojpur, and Purnia. None of the above, more than one of the above. Let's see the answer. Answer is Patna. Thank you for watching.